Hey guys, Clumsy here. Welcome back to Clumsy Trucking Friday. Well, Thursday for some, but still, you know what I mean. Thank you for joining. Good morning, good evening. We have Thor as our early bird, and very fitting because in today's stream we will be checking out the updated Heilbronn 1:1 map, which I checked. And we did check it out like a year ago, September 2018. But now it's been updated and I think it's bigger than ever. And I think the textures have been remade. So let's go and take a look. So thanks a lot, Thor, for the recommendation. Yar, Jack. Thanks for joining, man. How was hunting? Hey, Cameron. Glad you could join. And Kensho, how are you doing? Welcome back. It is Friday. For those in the US, not yet. Hey, Alex. How was hunting with Jack? Were you bullied again? We shooted lots of stuff. I lurked for a few minutes. I saw you guys were in Africa. And someone was sitting on a nice director's chair while someone was doing all the hard work. Alex died and he blames me again. What's new? Let's go and start it up. I did set it up a bit already. Happy Friday! And there you go. Cameron's still on Thursday time zone. Time zones can be very confusing. Hey, Hoss! Wow, super early today. Welcome back, man. How have you been? Died while he stood there and watched. Perfect. Just like a director. There we go. Let me maybe show you what I'm seeing. You were recording the live action. A journalist. There you go. Clumsy Heilbronn with the updated Heilbronn map. For today we are driving again in an MAN TGX06 default SCS with a few add-ons by Umri20 tuning parts. I made it very simple looking though, so not a lot of flair, but it looks quite nice. And of course we have natural lux. We have Project Next Gen 1.7. These two mods are highly recommended by Clumsy, the maker of Heilbronn. That's part of his README. And of course we have EVR sounds. Drive safely sound fixes for sure. That's a must-have. And the MAN E6 add-ons. Aside from that, nothing else, nothing fancy. I did try to clean up my SSD today, so hopefully we don't run out of space, but it's going to be pretty close. I removed some mods that have been just lurking around but not being used anymore. He wasn't recording, he was laughing. I think he can easily do both. That's his talent. That too. In the new area, there's a gas station and the game crashes there. Ooh, thanks for pointing it out. Let's take a look at the map. There's the truck with a Clumsy trucking skin, care of Polly. Amazing stuff. Where is the new area, by the way? I've seen, we see a lot of yellow areas here. So these were the ones we traveled to last year when we checked this out. But we have so much more unexplored space here. Past Westenrot. Westenrot. That's the one. Past this one to the east or to the west. There's a gas station. You saw this one. Gas station, the game crashed there. So maybe let's not take that road then. Well, we have a very nice autobahn here. 6. It's one later. So I don't see any more gas stations here in Meinhardt. Or in Wilsbach. Anyway, we are currently far away. We are in Industriegebiet or something. There's Heilbronn. I remember passing through here before. And I guess we'll make our way east then. Yeah, let's take this route. Take a very nice autobanish experience. And then we'll try and explore the different towns. Anyway, let's look for something. 8:32 in the morning. Alright, let's have a look. Can we go somewhere east? Now, this is a 1:1 map. So the trip time should be more or less pretty close to real timing as well. That one looks good. Bretsfeld. 9 tons. Used plastics. We can take that. That can be a nice warm-up. There is something farther though, Neuenstein. It's kind of hard to see the map from here. Let me go back a bit again. And there's a nice feature here. If you zoom out enough, you see that like Google Earth mode. It's a very nice feature. And when you zoom in, it goes back to the road numbers. It's actually very nice. Neuenstein is here. Yeah, we can do that. We can take Neuenstein, I think. Let's pick that one. You know what? Let's pick the farthest. Let's see where that goes. Meinhardt. That actually goes through the new road. And there's a bit of wrong labels in here. So just ignore those. Westernack. Yeah, we can take this one. Yeah, let's take this one. 34 minutes. Alright, Cameron. Love the MAN trucks. Football is back. Welcome back to football. Which football is that? Is that American football? Windows update, good luck, Jack. We all know how smooth those go in general. There's the truck. Made it small cab since we'll be doing small trips. So a super large cab doesn't make much sense at the moment. Let's go and hear the EVR sounds. This has been updated for 1.35 supposedly. Oh yeah. Very low power engine. I think 360 horsepower. Yeah, very economical. That's the point. That's the goal. Make it as eco-friendly as possible. Let's hear that from inside. Love it. That's a very, very nice purr there. Let's have a look. Speed. There's actually a digital speedo now. It's been a while since I drove with this truck. Okay. So where are we going? We are going a kilometer from here is where we pick up the stuff. Alright. Let's do that then. Now, why am I not... One sec. I think my gearbox is not aligned yet. Let's go with real auto. Simulate it for real. And go with that for now. Because I want to test if the transmission I chose is perfect for the highway driving. Where if we hit 80 kilometers per hour, it's perfect for the 12th gear. But we'll see. Yep. Manual is more fun, but in Europe, automatic is more realistic. Was what I got from you guys. I think I will have to make a U-turn here. But no one's looking. No, let's do it the proper way because those barriers seem unfriendly. I heard that the textures have been redone. All the textures. Now that sun visor I'm not digging so much, mainly because it's taking away so much from the view. We might have to adjust that, because from outside it looks pretty cool. Like here, I didn't notice that it was blocking so much. I think we'll have to adjust that. And also, one sec, I think field of view is yeah, at 75. Normally I go for 66. And then just back it up a bit. There we go. Must say the roads are looking pretty good. The city is pretty well built. Now maybe from the last time I drove this last year, I remember maybe I don't know 1% at most. I barely remember anything, but I just remember the feeling that I enjoyed driving through it. But yeah, it looks like the map is much bigger now. And now we have the natural looks more polished in Project Next Gen to help with the textures. Everything is looking great so far. Performance is amazing, even inside the city, and that's something that you can't say for every mod out there. And look at all these cars parked on the side of the road. Oh, I kind of remember this. Yeah, I think for our first job we took something out of there. I think so. Looks so good with natural lux, definitely. I love the sound of this engine. Very bassy, very refined. Kind of makes me remember Fernbus a bit. I remember I was so envious when Fernbus came out the first time. And the best part I liked about it was the steering wheel of the MAN Lions coach. It looked so, how do you say, so high-tech, so polished looking. Like it looked really like a massive vehicle you were driving, and it didn't feel cheap at all. This steering wheel gives me that same feeling. It's perfect. Like a proper truck, a proper German truck driving in Germany. Heilbronn is a real place in Germany, right? I think so. Wow, there are birds having a party outside. I wonder what they're doing. Hope they're not feasting on my clothes. Me and birds, we don't get along very well because they try to... Wait a minute, where are we picking this up? Because they try to... Where the heck is Carrefour? Make my place dirtier, the balcony. I'm not sure this is a good GPS routing. I'm going to assume this is the wrong way. I think you have birds in your cab. Yeah, I think they're liking it as well. This is a real place. Now we've been bamboozled by the GPS, so looks like we'll have to find where to really go. Carrefour is there, but the entrance is not really in the highway. It's actually somewhere we passed. Ah, that's the entrance, isn't it? Yeah, that's the one. Whoa. Okay, that might need a bit of refinement in there because I think we came from here. Oh, interesting. Alright, anyway, since we're teleporting, let's adjust the visor. I think so too. I think so too. GPS is broken. It was confused with that establishment right there, that pickup point. Found 82%. Lot of hidden roads. Might be. Yeah, let's stick to the stock one. That looks well enough. Oh. They got quiet. Okay, not again. Welcome back, Jack. How'd the update go? Do they fly? I was going to ask them that. You beat me to it. How does this look? Yeah, though that sun visor looks better. Not as blocky as the previous one. Alright, let's head to car 4. Very sneaky. Yeah, I think it's very sneaky because this... yes, because the roads here were somehow removed from the GPS. That's why the GPS couldn't find it. They're invisible. It's a sneaky car 4. Non-flying birds. Man, I love that sound. I have birds around, flying around, and sometimes perching nearby. And looks like today they decided to have a party. There we go. Very subtle. Amazing sounds there. Empty pallets, 22 tons. Alright, let's go for a little bit of highway driving. Now I'm using Project Next Gen, and I did get a couple of errors in the log about old models. You know how in 1.35 all the models were or need to be converted. There's a way to do that on your own, but I'm too lazy to convert them. So right now, every time you load the game, it converts them ad hoc, but doesn't save the converted models. So I guess that contributes a bit to a bit of stuttering, if ever. So let's observe if it really does, if it hinders the performance in any way. Where are we parking? There, okay. Going to be blindside, unfortunately. Birds like trucking too. Yeah, we cannot discriminate. Yeah, but 22. Is that the bird shot thingy? I think I will need that soon. No, I think they quieted down. I think the party's over. See anything from there? Looks quite acceptable. See anything from that side? Oh wow, just one parking slot away. I've never liked blindside reverse, especially with these mirrors. Speaking of mirrors, I got a comment in YouTube, someone asking me if I can review the DOF realistic something over at the Steam Workshop for ATS. Have any of you guys tried it? I tend to veer away from the depth of field mods by default because it's usually very truck dependent, and because we're using modded trucks most of the time, they don't really apply, so it's kind of hard to maintain them. But yeah, if they work, so they're going to be amazing for reversing like this and using these mirrors. Okay, that works. Somehow we got it. Almost. I'll take that. Oh, love that parking brake sound. Amazing. 2 Airstreams in an RV. $22 tons, 35 kilometers, 35 minutes. Wow. 35 kilometers, 35 minutes. That's amazing. In the Philippines, 1 hour will get you less than 20 kilometers. So that's a very good deal. Considering the and you did well. Thanks. Made it somehow. Yeah, the depth of field on this truck is not the best. It's a bit too wide. Even the one below I'm expecting to be wide, but the one above, it's still not so much. I think I have physical mirrors turned off. Maybe that's why. I can't remember if I have them on. Let's double check. Because with the physical mirrors, the depth of field I think becomes better a bit. What's the... was it G? G Fizz mirrors? There you go. It is one. So it should be working. Maybe they're just too small to make a difference. This is absolutely not on the map. That's quite an interesting thing there. How do you even squeeze in that small space? Well, a truck cannot. Well, I guess... yeah, I guess barely. Hey Tom. Thanks for dropping by. Enjoy the ocean. Catch up and chat. Yeah, I think the birds were looking for Jack. Now that he's back, they've quieted down. They know that they have to behave. Otherwise, it's time for some bird shot. Hey, drive safely. Thanks for dropping by. Appreciate it. Of course, we are using your mod. It's one of the essentials. Is it green? Yes, it is. I'm not sure if that's really how it is in Germany, but I really find it weird that there is no traffic light at the opposite end of the street. Like, you know, when you're at the end of that road, the traffic lights are blocked by your truck, so the visuals are not very good. Like, I remember in the Scandinavia region and in the Baltic region, they started implementing those traffic lights on the opposite side of the road, so you see them even if you're on the border, and I really found that to be helpful. But I'm not sure, maybe in Germany it's not really a thing in real life. I wish it was though. It would have been so helpful. Bad Friedrichshall something. I think bad means something like, if I remember correctly, like there is a spa, is it? Like, I don't know, hot springs or something. I remember I asked this before because I noticed a lot of places have bad in them. Alright, on our way. Hey, Practical. Glad you made it today. Trucking now. For a difference. Hey, Spring. Good Friday morning indeed. Excited for the weekend. We are flying back to Manila over the weekend to attend the wedding. Bit of a vacation and then taking the Monday off. That looks fancy. Very nice signs though. Beautiful signage. Not sure why there's no one here though. I think everyone's trying to stay away from me. No traffic at all. Did I maybe turn it off? No, it's one. We are checking out Heilbronn map. Hey, Arianus. Hey, man. Wow. Thanks a lot. Appreciate that. Thank you for subbing and welcome to the Clumsy gang. Not sure what to call it. Appreciate that. Make sure to also sync your account with Discord if you haven't yet. Good morning. So that you get the benefits in the fancy purple color over at Discord. Thanks for sharing all those goodies, by the way. I saw the latest post you got. You posted FS 2020 alpha testing signups or something like that. I'll make sure to try it out. Maybe I can get in somehow. That would be amazing. You find traffic at 3 is nice on this map. Oh, 1 is too little, is it? That might actually be true. We do see some cars. It's not too much. Rolling up. Traffic rolling up. Oh, what's this? It's like some roadworks. And it looks like it's not a static, a random event. Looks like it's a static one. It looks massive. And I love all the blinking lights. Very comprehensive looking. Yeah, I think I'll take you up on that offer. G-Traffic 3 might actually work very good because right now it is feeling rather empty. Let's see if my frame rates can handle it though. What is that? Failed to compute bounding sphere for prefab item. I hope that doesn't cause any crashes. We also have some unable to map attributes and failed to create vertex inputs. Yeah, but I've never been a clean log kind of guy. I've always had errors there. So I don't have the most optimal profile. But as long as it doesn't crash and doesn't have those huge stutters, I'm fine with it. The road is smoking. That was scary. I used to use them, real density traffic by SIP, but a lot has happened since then, and you're either conflicting with some map mods or we have some. Oh, this is very nice. Bridge being constructed. Let's take a shot there. Bridge shot. A different bridge shot. But yeah, so far for this map, I don't have any traffic mods enabled. So just going to enable, just going to increase G traffic, keep it as vanilla as possible in the meantime. I'm not sure how well SIP's traffic mod works with the different standalone maps, to be honest. That looks beautiful. And it looks like the number of cars is pretty realistic now. I love it. That seems like a good call. We'll see if the frame rate is able to catch up though. Ariane is making good use of his subscription immediately. Making the most out of it by utilizing the infamous crap Feco. By the way, I saw the discussion on Discord. Looks like a very lively discussion over cars. Man, I miss having a car. And yes, my first car was a Civic too. It was a... what did I say to you guys? 1999 or 98? Honda Civic SIR. It was the... I think one of the last models before they changed the appearance. And it was orange. I still remember the color. It was called officially Passion Orange, and I love it because not because I like orange really, but because it shows some level of prestige. Like the orange is only available for the SIR variant, like the high-end variant. So when you have an orange Civic, that means you have the highest end, the top end. So that was like bragging rights, just seeing that you had an orange car. And that kind of fit actually as well. So over at with my high school friends, they never forgot that. So they always kept asking about, so what happened with your, how's the orange car doing now? Stuff like that. And it looks like the transmission I chose was not perfect for this because I'm getting stuck at 11th gear. Oh, what the heck? close one. 11th gear at 80 kilometers per hour. Not very good. Okay. I wonder why that fire truck swerved right. Doesn't make sense at all. It looks like lots of constructions. Now this one I'm not sure if it's a random event or not. It doesn't look like it. It looks a bit different. I think we have to move to the right here. And I think we have to change our routing because I want to pass through some of the... Where are we? Here, okay. I want to pass through some of the towns. I'll get back to you guys in a bit, okay? Let's drop by here. Pass by Oringen. Actually, you know what? I want to go through that way. Bretsfeld we went through already. Dimbach. Neuenstein. Yes. And actually that rest area looks fabulous. One sec guys, I'll get back to you in chat in a sec. Wow, that looks like a maze right there. Interesting. Okay, let's try going through it. Okay, there we go, perfect. This map has its own traffic mode built into it. Ah, I see. That's cool. Maybe that's why the traffic is a bit less by default. Clumsy manipulated the traffic files. Similar building machines exposition have near the airport. Anything done? Oh, I get that. Yeah. In the Philippines, that was before the situation. No, not anymore. Now it's build. Infrastructure is being built left and right. Their first car was a 1982 Pontiac Trans Am 5-liter 4-speed manual. Ooh. Miss Arianes needs a new car. Open his wallet. Happy wife, happy life. Isn't that our motto? That should be everyone's, every guy's motto. In Europe, you have a zip method. One car from right, one from left, next from right, then from left. Ah, yes. Ideally, yes. I totally get that. And it's actually a very nice practice. But then, I don't think AI vehicles understand that concept, and neither do I, to be perfectly honest, because I grew up in Manila driving where it's every man for himself. But no, actually I'm one of the more courteous drivers, so that works against me because I give way and I tend to follow the zip approach by default, like intuitively, you know, like giving way, like all of us have the same right of way, so I let you go, then the next guy lets me go. But I tend to give way, but the other side doesn't give way to me, so I end up being the loser. I end up being the last one in, basically. So not very practical in the Philippines, but yeah, I still try to drive nicely. Yeah, the white car was really, I don't know, he was creative driving. Alright, Spring. Have a good day at work and happy weekend. Thanks for dropping by. Catch you next time, man. Thanks for making it to the stream. Lots of roadworks here. Also, I'm not sure if this is really how it is in this Autobahn 6. But there are only 2 lanes. I kind of felt like there would be more, like I don't know, 3 or 4 lanes. But maybe that depends on the Autobahn. It does very much feel like a highway though. So I'm all for it. Hey Doxy. Thanks for joining. In Greece, not always, but most of the time right side gets way. And but if the guy who's coming from the other side of you has way, you have to give him way as well. Yeah, kind of makes sense. It's like common courtesy. And some people just seem to have lost that. I don't know why. But yeah, I remember this book, and my dad likes this book very much. Like, it's something along the lines of, I can't remember the exact name, but something along the lines of everything I need to learn, I learned in kindergarten, or something along those lines, which basically has the concept of saying most of things in life revolve around the same principles about being nice to each other, respecting each other, and yeah, it applies to roads, applies to giving way and everything. But yeah, as people grow old, sometimes those fundamentals seem to get left on the highway, which is sad. So we try to bring it back bit by bit. Sounds like Latvian reality. Manila, you mean? Zip method used by tourists from West Europe and then right of stronger. Yes, exactly. That's exactly what happens to me. I give way, but the other side doesn't. I end up losing. But still, it makes my conscience clearer. So let's see. Fine with it. Glad you could join, Doxy. How are you doing? I do love how the map is laid out though. I would have wished for bigger highways, but if this is how it is in reality, then I'm fine with it. But the trees, I'm loving, absolutely loving the look. And how the different assets are plopped down, like those, what do you call those, like huge electric poles? And I never knew the official term for them. And the wind turbines at the back. Heilbronn is in which part of Germany? North? Pylons. Wow. Pylons are a real thing. I thought they were only in StarCraft. So that's how real pylons look like. I see. That makes a lot of sense actually. Yeah, first time I heard the pylon term was in StarCraft. Protoss pylon. I never knew there was it was based on real things already. I thought it was a sci-fi thing. They don't fly? What? But they... shouldn't they? Best question ever. In reality, he did not see less than three lines. Mostly 4 lines highway in Germany. Yes, that's what I was expecting. I remember even in Fernbus, they had 3 lines on most of the highways. I'm not sure why Clumsy decided on 2 lanes here. Maybe it's an exception for this particular one. But yeah, it feels like an autobahn in every respect, except for the number of lanes. Hey Darren, so maybe there is a perfectly accurate explanation for it. Maybe technical limitation or realistic accuracy. Could be it. I do love the dropping off lanes though. The lanes are just not cutting off. There's a proper exit. Asphalt. All roads lead to asphalt. Welcome to the stream, Darren. How are you doing? Are you a trucking fan as well? Nuremberg. Oh, Nuremberg is in the south, right? So maybe it is in the south. Hey, Bosnian. Thanks for joining. How are you? To the new guys in the channel, in the stream, welcome, welcome. Sit back, relax, and enjoy, as they say. It's going to be a pretty chill stream. Perfect for finding ways to sleep or ending the night and getting a bit of relaxation in. But from time to time we do get into clumsy incidents, aka accidents, so you might accidentally jump out your seat, so just a bit of heads up. Glad to hear that, Aaron. And Boston? Yes, doing great. Excited for the weekend. Always happy on a Friday because the weekend is looming. I do have quite a bit of work to catch up on though before I end the week, but that's a problem for later, Clumsy. for future Clumsy. I remember that was a line from How I Met Your Mother. I love that line. Mrs. Clumsy and I still use it. That is a problem for future Clumsy. Okay. The AI is behaving a bit weirdly. Okay, now we have 3 lanes. Interesting. Maybe those... I have a theory. Okay. My theory is... This stretch here was part of the older Heilbronn, and this might be part of the new Heilbronn. That is my theory. And look at that. Look at how the road stretches here and becomes 3 lanes. That might be because this was developed more recently and 3 lanes are a thing. I don't know. Just a theory. If anyone has insights, let me know. But I love it. 3 lanes now. Perfect. What? Too relaxing? Thanks, Arianus. Heilbronn is a city in northern Baden-Württemberg, Germany. It is surrounded by a Heilbronn district and with approximately 123,000 residents. It is the 6th largest city in the state. Which one is the state? Is that Baden? I am still confused by the state names in Germany. I have a couple of German colleagues and I can never remember which states they're from, because each of the states they also have a federal government, right? Like the US. So each of the states have different laws and the holidays are different as well. So sometimes certain people from the company are out of office because it's a holiday in their state, but not in others, and I can never remember it. Is Maine a state? Maine, like the Main River. Or is that just the river? I seem to recall a colleague living in that area near Frankfurt. I love these signs showing the merging lanes and whatnot. I'm sad that it's becoming 2 lanes again though. Yeah, here it looks like it's 2 lanes again. Maybe it is accurate with real life, I don't know. Or maybe that's just because there is a junction coming up and it looks like we will be exiting through there. That's a problem for future Arianas, is you always when month ends you need to submit all those. What is a PIREP? Pilot report. Catching up on reports. Oh, that's my life as well. I hate documentation. I'm a software engineer by profession and I love coding. It gives me alone time to work on like a puzzle and whatnot, but I always hate documenting it. I'm very bad at documentation, and if I can get away with it, I try to delay it as much as possible until people forget to follow up on me. Not a very good practice, but yeah, it's there's so much work. Oh, lagginess ensues. Don't know what's causing it, but hang tight. I'm getting 92% load on my GPU. Heilbronn and its surroundings are located in the northern part of the larger Stuttgart metropolitan area. I see. Okay, I think I have a picture now of where that is, more or less. Thanks, Thor. 6th biggest city in Baden-Württemberg, not in Germany. I see. 13 states and 3 city federal states, so that makes 16 Bundesländer. So that's like 16 states, more or less. I see. Roundabout incoming. I think my most favorite aspect of this map so far are the signs. The signs are absolutely beautiful and very informative. Even that roundabout sign telling us which exits are available to us is super helpful. How are we doing on mileage? 35 liters per 100 kms. Not the best, but not bad either. Not too shabby. There we go, Oringen. And looks like it's a Scania dealer. Looks like we have to drop by there to discover it. Oh, very skimpy. It looks like this truck is actually merging with the rails there, getting a bit too close. Getting a bit too clingy with the rails. Did I hear no GPS challenge? On a map where we're driving for the first time? You can try. Just don't complain when we get lost. You know what? Let's yeah. If it has definitely good signage, then we should be able to survive, right? But maybe not inside the city because we're not familiar with the city. Maybe let's go to the highway and then start from there. So we should stop by Neuenstein. You guys remember the places, okay? Okay, just Neuenstein and then the rest area and Westernack. I'm still kind of confused with the German pronunciation. The W's are V's and V's are W's, right? But I'm not sure if that's always the case. Like if the W is in front of the word, do you pronounce it as a V still? Or is in that case is the W a W? That's the thing I'm not so sure about. Whoa. Did I just get beached or something? VRF. Thanks, Doxy. Yes, I will need your help, guys. VRF. So if there's a V, you pronounce it as F, not W. So how do you pronounce the Volkswagen then? Volkswagen. Is that the right German pronunciation? No. It's V, so Volkswagen. Volkswagen? Volkswagen, there you go. Yes, that's very confusing. They call it WV, but it's pronounced F. So shouldn't they call it FV? Volkswagen? Oh, but then again, with the language, W is pronounced as F. So yeah, it's a bit confusing. So when you say spell as pronounced, it can mean very different things in each country. I remember Mrs. Clumsy. So me and Mrs. Clumsy were colleagues before. I think I told this story before. And she was working with someone from Poland whose family name was, of course, Polish. All the consonants in the world. Why is this guy not moving? And so she was asking, how do you pronounce your family name? Oh, just spell as pronounced, said the Polish guy, with all the consonants in his name. Like, if I spelled that as pronounced, it would like, so no, that is not spell as pronounced. Like, yeah, it can vary. J is Y. Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, Yak Spanner. F is W. Oh my goodness. Volkswagen. Yak. So it should be Y is J, right? Jar. my goodness, I don't think Jack will want to be German. Volkswagen. Interesting. That's something new and interesting. Thanks for that tidbit. Pilot flight report. Ah, there we go. Shouldn't it be PIF rep then? Always the last minute braking. I have to improve that. How much fuel you used when you depart, when you land, when you stop on the ramp gate. Ah, I see. I see. So ideally, I guess you would need, or you would want to finish that right after the flight, so everything is still fresh, and you don't have to like recall something from memory and forget important stuff. People wagon. Is that true, or is that Mumbai busing? Because Volkswagen. Because in English it's the same, right? Folks. It's true. Oh, nice. Seems appropriate. Yeah, spanner. Actually means people's car. Ah, I see. Volkswagen. Interesting. Makes sense. Very nice branding, huh? Oh crap, Renault, please let me go. Please let me go. Don't leave me here. Thank you. Oh, back to 2 lanes. So I think in Heilbronn the autobahn is not massive. Let's have a look later how the countryside looks like. The country roads. Bit of stutter there. People's car. Yeah, makes a lot of sense. Although, yeah, there was this whole incident of the, how do you call it, the emissions fooling mechanisms that everyone, or most everyone, participated in. That was is a bit controversial. PIREP data is electronic, but for Aviation Safety Agency, due to audit trail, you need to fill up into paper form and sign. I see. Yeah. Technology does tend to be a bit, it tends to lag behind. And the tried and tested old school ways are very hard to shake off. Like, just look at banks, right? And contracts. So now I think in the US you have something fancy. You have like, what is it you call? Because I hear it a lot in the podcasts I listen to. So you can now sign documents online. Like you have apps for that or something. What do you call it? In the Philippines you don't have that yet. So for like bank contracts, where you take a loan or you some important documents, you have to sign it hard copy, and we had to ship it from Singapore to Manila, which costs like costs an arm and a leg. But yeah, no online signing at all. PDF. I think they have something fancier. At least the term is fancier. A DocuSign, VeriSign, or something. But it's, I think, in essence, just a PDF that is digitally signed. Virtual sign. I think there's a different term they use, but anyway, yeah, the concept is like that. Oh, and we're back to 3 lanes again. No, not NDA. NDA is something for companies, non-disclosure agreements. All the terms until something fits, maybe. Auto. means car, yes. Autobahn. Traffic 3 seems to be holding pretty well. In the city, it was a bit heavy, but yeah, in the highway, it actually feels very nice. Feels like a proper highway. How's the happy face doing? Yeah, it's still there. Creepy happy face staring at us. Colonel. Yeah, maybe a different one. But yeah, I think they have those already. I'm not sure if they have those in Europe as well and in other countries. But yeah, in the US I heard it's a thing. And I really wish that the Philippines would adopt something like that soon for the convenience of the OFWs, is what we call ourselves, overseas Filipino workers, and we are a huge bunch. I don't know the stats, but it's a very large population. Like, you know how they say there is a Filipino in every country? It's true. Like, you probably know some Filipinos near your workplace or near where you live, tackling on different jobs, because we are the most, we are the number one export of our country, I think, is how you could look at that as well. So it would benefit us a lot. We're not like just a minority. And why do I still have my GPS? Forgot to remove it. So I have a bit of a cheaty move there. In Latvia, you have electronic signature within your ID on RFID chip. Oh, that's so cool. So you scan your ID, contactless in the last generation. Confirm your PIN code, and you're signed on the bank contract. Wow. I think that's even more high-tech. Here in Singapore, actually, I'm not sure how it works. Let me see. Actually, in Singapore, it's actually very high-tech as well, because I remember I applied for a personal loan recently. So it was the case that normally personal loans have higher interest rates, right? But comparing the personal loan in Singapore versus the bank loan, the housing loan in the Philippines, even though personal loans by default have higher interest rates, because in Singapore in general, oh, that guy's not going to give way? Okay. In general, in Singapore, the rates are lower, so we were able to get a better deal getting a personal loan here. And when I applied for it, everything was online. Like, it's built into the app. Had to fill out some online documents, I think. Can't remember the details, but yeah, it was not a headache at all. Didn't need to go didn't even need to go to the bank. Everything was digital. Super cool. The power of technology, right? Second, Greece is first. Is it the same for Greek people? I see. Well. Oh, that's something I have to explore, I think. They have e-government initiative. Personal loan? Computer grades. Upgrades incoming. That's very true. I actually can do that. But the thing is, I would need to justify it in my mind. If I take a loan, the interest, my earnings should be much bigger than the interest I take. So I have to justify it. But that is a viable thing, true. And what they say, right? Good debt and bad debt. And if I can prove to myself that it's a good debt, I can go with it. Got all the fancy equipment. E-government initiative, 9 of 10 things with government you can handle from your home just with ID card reader connected. That is so cool. That is such a great initiative. I know nothing about Latvia, only that you guys speak French. At least according to Jack. And to Rohan, I think. I think it's easier to go into the bank and meet people if you're gonna get a loan. If they refuse to show them icon, they might not let you in. Just a thought. Okay, let's try to turn off the GPS and see if we can get to the place where we're going. A6. Shift up. Ah, we are going manual later. I'm sick of this. Ah, Rohan, the car man. How is it going, man? So happy for you. How's the Civic? Was reading up on the comments in Discord. You got it. Where's the picture? Where's the photo? Yeah, the pics. Pics, or it didn't happen. Forgot to upload them. Oh, beautiful clouds there. That would be very nice to look at 30,000+ feet. You spent 4 to 5 hours in the dealership taking photos. Really tired after. So wait a minute. That is an '08 model, right? Do you mean like Honda still sells the '08 models? I thought they only sold like the latest ones. Car salesman. Ugh. Ah, it's a used one. Okay, I see. Nice. Congrats, man. New car dealers here sell used cars too. Ah, I see. That's interesting. Yeah, that one I didn't know. Makes sense though. It only had 48k miles on it. Is that small? I guess so, huh, for a 2008 model. Congrats, man. Amazing stuff. I remember when I got my Civic before, and my parents bought it for me. 99 model. I think it had around 15,000 kilometers on it. So yeah, almost untouched. And the seller was like a few blocks, like a few minutes away from our house. So it's like perfect. And my parents found the ad in the newspaper, classified ads. That was how it was then. No online stuff yet. Everything was in the newspapers. And I remember I even made a tantrum about it. I was all adult about this. Like, I remember them seeing it. And I remember us looking for it, but I remember they were hesitating to buy it because it was kind of pricey or something. They were having reservations, and then I had the tantrum because I was telling them like, why would we even look at it if we aren't planning on buying it? Like you just kept my hopes up, like something along those lines, and they bought me the car. I can be a spoiled brat. Yeah. I learned all kinds of techniques. I'm not proud of it now though when I think about it. It always works. Yeah. Where the heck? How do you go there? Oh, I took the wrong turn? I think I did. Interesting layout. Well, we can go off-road a bit just to check that out, if there is no invisible wall here at least. Cone of Doom. It's the Bucket of Doom's second cousin. Okay. Just moved to a new house, so you need to commute to school. Nice. So you had an excuse to buy a car. Nuremberg. I know this is not the right way, but I wanted to explore the rest area. Actually, wait a minute. Yeah, that one is interesting. Normally these rest areas are one way. At least in the normal prefabs. But this one actually can go around. Oh crap, I don't have a good feeling about this. Haven't tried the VTEC thingy. There's a separate mode for it? Oh crap, yeah. Yeah, that's on me. Beached myself. The Type Rs don't look like Hondas at all. Did you see a Type R over at the dealer? Cheater! No one saw anything. Oh yeah, you did. Nice. Wait a minute, look at this. This is the opposite way. Ah, I see. So it's a very different layout. So maybe the reason why we didn't see an entrance is because the entrance is still back there. Let's go with the flow and explore where this goes. Quite an interesting layout. Dream car. I can imagine. So what color did you get? I remember my dream car before was an 01 Civic, I think. Electric blue kind of thing. Tango red. Makes you want to dance or something. Volkswagen, there we go. So Wolfsburg, so that's full. How do you pronounce the F's? Wolfsburg. I don't know. This road is so windy. Phew. Oh, yeah, that one. That's where we came from. Okay, I see. Alright, let's trace this. Very interesting. Okay. So we go and trace the route to the truck stop with that icon, I guess. Or that's just refueling, I'm not really sure. Yeah, either way. Test drove a Camry 2015, kind of out of budget. Oh yeah, that's relatively new, huh? Alright, so there's a truck rest stop right here. Still, how do you get there? Oh, there it is, I think, the entrance. Yeah, there it is. There's the entrance. And going to the highway is this one. Nuremberg. Isn't that Berg? Should there be a G there? Thank you, sorry. Yeah, no, I am all over the place. And this is the entrance as well. I see. Cool. The Camry. Yeah. Very nice car. Yes. Very out of reach. Yeah, cars are not really necessary here. So I'm kind of thankful because I can walk more, but yeah, I tend to miss driving every now and then. But then again, I get my driving fix in Manila, so it's not too bad. I just borrow my dad's car when we're there. left here. Let this guy pass. Oh crap! Super slow. I feel so much freedom right now, I know, right? I had the exact feeling when I first got a car, like you can go anywhere you want. Felt so free. Have you driven on the interstate yet, or any highway? I remember the first time I drove on the highway, my arms were really gripping the steering wheel hard. Like my knuckles were going white because I was so nervous. And that was only in a very small highway, like Manila highway, not even like interstate level. Already have, nice. That party pooper. That will pass with every review. Not if he doesn't spend for it. Will your parents pay for the gas, Rohan? Fuel, insurance, maintenance. I remember there was a time they just did. There you go. Yeah, I remember there was a time when my parents paid for everything. So I was driving the car, but they were refueling it. They were having it maintained and stuff. Ah, free stuff. But yeah, that will pass. Insurance was done yesterday too. Done yesterday, I see. I heard that they give you quite a large and expensive premium when you're a first-time driver. Is this our exit? Yes, it is. Almost missed it. There we go. Yeah, for 17 years old. Yes, they normally do, because some people don't know how to drive. It's hard to brake. Why is this the route? Wait a minute. I think there is something wrong here. Ah, yes. There is something wrong indeed. We did not pass by this area. So this should be going to the right already. Crap, I'm on the wrong lane. Bad driving all throughout. I'll do this at home, guys. If you can be listed as the non-primary driver, the insurance isn't too bad. Ah, that makes sense. You don't drive like your other friends. Yeah, well, you've had proper training with Truck Sim. Not with GTA. So I think that helps a lot. The car will be driven mostly by you. Yeah. I wonder how they determine that. Like, how do you say you're not the primary driver? Do they do some checks on it? Or is it more like an honesty system kind of deal? I didn't say to tell the truth. Alex knows the stuff. It's not his first rodeo. Yet. Man, that's super cool. Do you have anywhere you're planning to go already? It's speeding besides. That's good. Same with me, I hate speeding. You have one ticket in your lifetime, wow. You're that elusive, huh? You're that sneaky. Sneaky Alex. What was it for? That's a good question. They just can't catch me. One speeding ticket. Almost here. The roads are quite different from what I expect. It's quite interesting. The layout is very unique. You hate the people who tailgate. Oh yeah. They're probably annoyed at you too, because for them, you drive slow. For me, I always have people tailgating me because I drive so slow. But you get used to it. They kind of, yeah, they have to live with it. Overtake you or stay behind you. That's on them. You drive 5 above the limit. Get out of my way! Yeah, exactly. I drive 5 under. 10 under. I don't know. I drive lots under. Hey, Blazer Jake. Ooh, nice emote. Thanks for joining. Let's go. And OJ, I don't know, he might be lurking about. Or maybe busy. More space. Look at that. And didn't even say anything. I know, right? Preempting it. 1 horsepower. You can work with that. Yeah. There we go. Works. I really love that. Amazing parking brake sounds. You get more gas mileage, less spending on fuel. Yeah, it's very smart. Do we have anything going from here? Let's see. Maybe we can do some kind of continuous stuff. Something going south there. Perfect. Yes. Or something farther even. That one looks good. Mineheart. You might encounter the crash there though, but we'll just wing it. Let's go with that. 22 tons of rice. Can't ice coffee. Ooh. Fine, rice it is. Accord V6. Oh yeah. Fuel economy 36, not too good given that we were on a highway. But then again, it's a 1:1 map, so maybe a bit less because it's not very, how do you say? We only drove for 35 kilometers, so I guess that's not that's not enough time on the highway. Alright, thanks Thor. Let's have a look. Okay, so from here we're dropping off today. What do you call these? If this is the A6, the Autobahn, what do you call this these yellow roads then? We have a lot of these in Fernbus as well, the smaller ones. Minivan. That might not be how they name it. So let's go through this minivan. Sounds like something you would eat. Okay, that looks good. Oh, the cross-countrying, that's true. That might have contributed. There's smaller Strasse. Perfect. Bundesstrasse. Ah. Might be. I think I like that there's smaller Strasse though. Still sounds pretty German to me. The minivan sounds more like a donut, which makes me hungry. Goodness, that wasn't a good idea. Starting food talk is not good. Speaking of food, what the heck am I going to eat for lunch? I think I don't have any groceries left. I'll worry about it later. Thinking of pizza. Oh no. Hawaiian? Here we go again with the pineapple. Let's let Mr. Officer pass before we do. Oh, he's going to give way. Okay. Thank you. Had much tiramisu this past weekend. Oh, so good. Alright. Have a good night, Jack. Long trip in the morning. Stay safe. Have a good rest and yeah, catch you on Discord. Thanks, man. Mr. Yak Spanner. Jar. Oh yeah. Tend to take wide turns still on the Civic even though it's a sedan. Oh yeah, I had that problem before. Yeah, when switching from trucking to driving. Yes. It kind of sticks with you. Should work. On the SUV it made sense, not on the sedan. Yeah, on an SUV you kind of get away with it. It's not too bad looking. On the sedan it kind of just looks funky. Like you have a whole car's width on your right. Oh, there we go. Countryside look for the win. That looks pretty scenic. Wait a minute, this is only 60? Man, okay. Okay, let's take that way then. And perfect timing because there's a Polizei. Nice textures though. Might be a lot of contribution from Project Next Gen. Love these roads and also the faded markings. That one looks so real. The two white road markings are a bit of a pet peeve of mine. I mean they look good, they just look too perfect sometimes. So this one is just exactly what I was looking for. A little bit of wear and tear. still 60 here? Oh goodness, I think it's going to be 60 the entire time. Or maybe 70, let's see. No, still 60, okay. Let's chill out on this speed though. Look at that rest area right there. For the truckers maybe, huh? Nice. Stopping on the side of the road. I mean, that makes sense because if you have a sleeper, that's all you need. Some space. Now it seems like there is a town right there. It looks like we'll be making our stop there too. So let's start cruising here. You don't drive the MANs usually. Yes, the speedometer thing, very hard to read. But the red dots are very indicative. So from this point, you only see the dots. The lower dot is 30, the upper dot is 50. And from there, you can kind of see already or have an idea where you are. So same for me, it's a bit blurred, but those red dots are enough. Dirt rally is free. Might not be good practice for your Civic. Some of the rallying skills might carry over. Trucks are limited to max 60 if you're not on the Autobahn in Germany. Ah, makes sense. I see. Thanks. Truck wash. Ooh, that's new. Oh, no cow. Not the cow wash, that one. I wonder if a truck will really fit in there. Maybe we should do an experiment. There's Scania dealer. Why not? Now where is that truck wash? Oh, there it is. Broomy Voice? Voice? Let's see how that looks. We might have to teleport out here, but oh crap, that's the wrong building. Dang it. Is there even a way inside there? Oh yeah, it looks like a proper gas station. Okay. Good thing the barricades open even from behind. Well, they kinda do. That's cutting it really close. There you go. Humble Bundle. Ah, it's from Humble Bundle. Nice. Yeah, it would be great. So you really not need to clean it. They always said it had something to do with the license though, but I'm not really sure. Oh crap. Phew. Missed that narrowly. Alright, let's see how this works. Broomy Fash. I have my doubts this will work. Oh, we're actually going through it. I think it's not... There's no collision in there. This feels like Fernbus. Yeah, the bus wash in Fernbus. Or in Tourist Bus rather. Nice. No more birthday gift ideas. That's great. Well, you could always add an upgrade in the list. Oh crap, I won't fit through here. Nope, no one saw that. All clean, just with a few scratches added. Traded in a clean truck for some scratches, why not? And no need for fuel. Okay, we're good. There we go. Actually, that's not the road. This is so confusing, this one. This doesn't even look like a road. Must be private property from here on out. Alright. Let's get out of here. Is that a new company, or it does sound Italian? Maybe it came with the Italia DLC. Some cars here. This is why I get very bad fuel mileage. Too many stopovers. Too much of a road trip. Says here 70, but yeah, 74 cars maybe. How about SCHW? Is that W still an F? Schwabisch Hall? The hunting stream, yes, yesterday. Alex was looking for you. Blame it on the car excitement. Hello? There we go. Driving your parents around. Not with the Civic yet. Or was that with the Civic then? With the other. Getting some practice. Yeah, you have to be very nice to them. You have to be nice to them for like a year at least. Even nicer than usual. Oh, free fuel, I like. Oh, this is a nice view. Oh, this is chill. Yeah, that's the beauty of the 1:1 map right there. So much detail can be put in. Wonder if I can squeeze in. Yeah, perfect music. Oh crap. There you go. From abstraction. Getting more songs added by the week. Abstractionmusic.com. And yeah, some of it is perfect for the stream. Perfect for relaxation and chill. And a bit of lag on the side. Wonder why my GPU shot up here. doesn't feel like anything different, but maybe some stuff rendering in the background. Strange. Hang tight, guys. Yeah, still at 96, 97%. This entire area right here. Maybe it's the trees, maybe the trees behind there, I don't know. Oh my goodness, that's shaky. Oh, this is a long stretch. This is the longest stretch of lag we've had. They're rally downloading, so that's why Alex went quiet. He was working on stuff. Congrats. Goodness, it's still extreme. Performance might be a bit questionable here. Oh, Jay would know, wouldn't he? The master of games. Stuttery, yes, it's still 96%. Let's do an experiment. Let me pause it. Okay, at 98% right now. And let me see if we make traffic just 1. Let's see if it will improve. Setting traffic to 1. So all the cars disappeared. But no, we're still at super high GPU load. So it's the map, it's not the traffic. So hang tight, guys. Looks like this is not a very optimized area. Although my gameplay is very smooth, but I guess my GPU is getting really stretched here in this part. Which is quite interesting. I still don't see what could be causing that problem. No, it's not the internet. I have 0 drop frames. But NVENC, the encoder, starts having trouble when your GPU gets overloaded above 90%. Okay, now it's stabilizing. GPU load is going down. So it looks like over back there somewhere there were too many trees or something. 2080 Ti added to the loan amount. Oh man, I wish. Add a VR headset, I don't know, all the different kinds of fancy stuff. That would be so cool. Yeah, this place is very interesting. Doesn't seem like that type where it would cause GPU overload, or there might be some objects behind the scenes that can be cleaned up or something. And here we go again. We're still getting some overloads here and there. And now it's back, and now it's gone. Okay. Alright, Rohan, enjoy. Are you going to eat in your car? I think no eating in the car would be a good rule. I remember when I first got my car, I think I was making up all kinds of excuses to drive. Oh, we need to go here? Okay, let's drive there. Oh, we need to do this? Okay, let's drive there. Let's go there. Yeah. Those were the days. Keeping it clean, yes, that's a good practice. Alright, enjoy your dinner. That's what you're going to do tomorrow. You know, right? Awesome stuff. Sure thing, Rohan. Steam index looks quite interesting. Is that the VR headset from Steam? I have no updates about the VR headsets. My brother is really into it though. I might ask him about it and we'll see each other over the weekend. Do you know what's different versus the other ones? Sorry, I had to mute for a bit. So I had to cough that out. Uses different screens for better resolution. Ooh, that might be interesting. Because that's one of the common problems of VR, right? You had to like, I don't know, render things twice or something. I don't know the details. For each eye or something. So it really takes a toll on the GPU. And then you would need to have like 90 FPS for it to be smooth and not dizzying. Something along those lines. High refresh rates. Up to 144. Ah, I see. What is the screen door effect? Schwalbisch. Schwabish? Ah, let him be. Something Hall or Hull. Let's leave the pronunciations to the Germans. Screen door effect is like seeing the image through a screen door, kind of pixelated. Ah, okay. Didn't know that was a thing. Yeah, I have zero personal experience with VR headsets. I don't even know if I will get dizzy. Because some people reported that, right? Almost segmented. I can kind of imagine it. So everything looks like Minecraft? That might be different. Minecraft RTX. That was an amazing twist. And this is another one of those stopovers, looks like. Oh no, but we're actually pushing through. Alright, good. Isn't usually a problem in driving games when you're sitting stationary. So maybe for first-person shooters or similar stuff. Or there's a lot of movement. Must be pretty immersive though, huh? I'm not sure. I'm still not into the whole VR thing. Maybe I'm just not feeling it yet. I think at this point I would rather get like a large monitor or a triple monitor screen, or I don't know, something along those lines. I watched some VR streams and it's a bit shaky. I mean, maybe not for the streamer, but for the viewers, it's a bit on the shaky side. And I'm not sure if that's a big thing for the viewers, but personally, I find it a bit shakier than usual. So it must have been an amazing experience for the actual streamer, but not sure if it's as great an experience for the viewer. Should be good here. Oculus Rift S isn't quite as advanced as the Index. Less than half the price, goodness. That might be pretty compelling. Wow. Is the Steam Index just that much more expensive? Or is the other one just cheap? What is closer to the industry standard price? You don't like VR streams, most of them make me dizzy. Yeah, that was my impression. Like with TrackIR, it can get a bit shaky already, but with VR, all the head movement is just captured. Maybe there is a setting somewhere to make it less sensitive. But so far from what I've seen, it's a lot shakier than usual. So I'm not sure if it's ideal for streaming. Although there is the coolness factor, so I'm sure a lot of people will watch. But yeah, with regard to the actual quality of the screen, that might be a different topic. I think we have to slow down here because we're passing through a town. And let me quick save just in case it crashes somewhere. Michelfeld. About $1,000. Oculus Rift S. Oh goodness. Yeah. That's going to be pretty tricky. Where am I going? Well, I guess we'll see where this ends. Maybe it's going to connect to that other road. Looks like this is one of those hidden roads you were talking about, or... Oh! That doesn't look safe. Let's just see what happens when we try. I think I've seen this movie before in Grand Utopia. Oh! 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 Wow! Look at that MAN power. I was still able to recover from that. Also, the Rift S doesn't use light boxes. All tracking is internal to the headset. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, Steam Index works differently. Interesting. So you need some space for light boxes and stuff. I think I'd rather get a 4K screen at the moment, right, Alex? How's your 4K screen doing, by the way? That must be pretty amazing, especially when hunting. It's a cut-off road, yeah, because I turned off in a non-existing road, at least not in the map. Big 4K is the way to go. I think if I go for anything, it's going to be 4K at the moment. I think that's more sustainable. Trucking in triple is cool. Oh yes, that one too. Oh, look at these guys, having a blast. The only thing with triple screen is I won't be able to show them on the stream unless I put a video cam at my back. Can do it like who was that guy? Mark Armstrong Gaming or something, right? Amazing setup. Yeah, that's true. 4K needs a pretty good GPU. A 2080 Ti maybe, huh? Time to get that loan. Add 4K monitor to the list. Yeah, if I buy a 4K monitor right now, I will have a triple monitor screen. If that can work. Two 1080p on the side and one 4K in the center. So like for utilities and stuff, the side monitors can work, and then the gaming screen would be in the middle. It stresses your GTX 1080. Is that why you're looking for a brand new PC for proper 4K gaming? If I splurge, I can buy a hardcore system, but I don't think I can justify it, especially not with Mrs. Clumsy. I might get some serious scolding. Nah, she'll support me, but I just can't convince myself yet. I'm too cheapskate. If I can make myself believe that it's a proper investment, I can convince myself to do it. Because you're weak. Is that like compensating? Of course not. Triple 4K, oh goodness. That would be ideal. Might not be ideal for the wallet though. Slippery road, zigzaggy road, up ahead. Here we go again with the overloading. It looks amazing though. Love this one. We'll take a photo as we take this bend. How is 4K looking for ATS and ETS? Do the truck mods typically work fine? I remember Rob from Discord was having some 4K problems before with some mods, but I'm not sure if that's still a thing. Oh, that is thumbnail worthy right there. That is beautiful. Goodness, love that. Stick it a bit wider. Oh yeah, that's the thumbnail right there for sure. Hunter absolutely does. Do you have maxed out settings in Hunter? Man, 20 Ti is super expensive though. But yeah, that would be nice for a change, getting the top of the line stuff. Cannot get anywhere near max settings. Ah, I see. 4K in max settings. Have you tried playing 1080p in your 4K? How does it look? I guess once your eyes get used to 4K, you don't want to go back anymore. I see. You'll definitely need the 2080 Ti then, huh? Monitor. That would be super cool. Tempting. We'll see. Maybe I have to evaluate my finances and find a way to fool myself. Fool/convince myself. So far I have not found a way to go around it. But yeah, in all honesty, it's a great investment. Well, it can be a great investment. Better specs means smoother everything, no overloads like this, like what you're seeing right now. That can contribute to more subscribers, more people in the stream. Quick, convince me. And that can yield to more revenue. You have to spend money to make money, right? That's what they say. It'll pay for itself. Yeah. After X years. By that time I'll need to upgrade again. No, but yeah, it can maybe. I have to think more about the business model, how make it work. I think we need more CG mugs. We need to sell more mugs for that to work. 1080p looks so wrong after 4K. I can imagine. There you go. Get some mugs, guys. Contribute to the 2080 Ti and 4K monitor screen budget. I should add a bar in the stream. The goals, donation goals and stuff. Actually, that might be a good idea. What the heck are these guys doing? Oi! Oh. Okay. What should we do now? Very brave. Going head to head against a truck. No problem. Felt like a fly. Is that how it worked? Like with the turkey flying over the trucks? That's scary. They don't even sell your monitor anymore. What did you get again? You got a big one, right? And remember you got it like a year ago or 2 years ago? A year ago, I think. LG 43-inch. I don't think that would even fit on my table. Man, that's amazing. $50 here. Very nice though. Yeah, this is amazing work by Clumsy. Very lively countryside. So many things happening here. There are some optimization areas for improvement, but mostly it's pretty smooth. And now we can go back to 60. How much does a typical 4K screen cost nowadays? And I guess there would be like a minimum screen size for the 4K to be worth it. Otherwise, the details might not be that obvious. I don't know how the rules work, but I remember there was something like that before for 1080. Before the 1080 days were a thing. Country road driving for the win. Pretty chill. Perfect for the music as well. Some piano playing in the background. Oh yeah, even I can sleep like this. Maybe not the best idea. Driver sleeping, goodness, sounds scary. Prices vary hugely from 200 to near 1,000. I'll take the 200. Goodness, yeah, there are so many choices for monitors nowadays. Really have to do your homework. But yeah, that's promising. At least there is something that is relatively affordable. Yeah, the problem is if I'm planning for 4K, 2070 might not work. Might be too little an increment in upgrade. I need a, I don't know, 2080 Super or something. Go 60 here. That's a nice house. Love those bricks, or whatever you call them. There's nowhere to quit with upgrades. Yeah. Yes. It's a constant recurring expense. Oof. Man, my neck hurts. We're almost there. Wow, that was quick. Okay, so the crash might be somewhere after this place. Minehart. Slow down here. Looks like we are taking the next left. Okay. Oh crap. Okay, there we go. For just a little more money, I could have. Yeah, and that just keeps repeating over and over, right? Until you end up spending more than twice what you initially planned for. Now, where are we delivering this? Little there, okay. That's why I say I'm weak. Goodness. Oh, I know this parking. I see. Going to be a challenge. First. Hey, Scotsman. What's happening on your end? Have you been training? You're in the country road mountain, Mama, Germany. The beautiful Rhine River. Oh yes, I remember that. When I was in Germany, I think we went there. Why can I not reverse? There we go. Come on, climb the curb. There we go. Oh crap. Balance it out. No, that's too much. Birthday's on Sunday. Advance happy birthday, man. Your birthdays are very close to each other. That's amazing. What are you getting for a present? Did you ask for anything? Okay. Does it look good? Oh crap, I think I'm stuck. Clumsy always delivers, yeah. Curbs are obstacles to be driven over. I hate curbs. Or was that carbs? I don't know. There we go. That works. Not sure yet. Maybe you can ask for a 2080 Ti and a 4K monitor. That's what we were talking about. Advance happy birthday, man. Post some pics in the food channel if you guys eat out or something. Get something nice. Ooh. Weinsberg. We can take this route. Let's have a look at the map. Yeah, that's the rest of the way there. Let's see. 41? Dang it. It's not good at all. Darn you, curbs, darn you. Everything's going east. There you go. Feels back. We can make that work. Yeah, that might be perfect for the time we have. Who is Saint Creta? Where are we going? Which which company? G&T. And G&T is right there. Okay, so we exit through here. Okay, that's tricky. Anyway, we will figure it out. Go through the curbs again. I think that's just straight on there, on the right side. Whoa! There we go. Should be this one. No, the one straight ahead. Okay. Gotcha. Let's see. We can go and get the same ketchup, 15 tons. That's lighter. Let's take that. That should give us better fuel economy. You have arrived. It's been a while since we had any GPS, huh? The GPS voice navigation. Yeah, they kind of wear out their novelty after a while. And they're nice, but you don't really need them. Need them. 15 tons of ketchup, yeah. Wonder how many bottles those are. Maybe the bottles weigh a lot. Glass bottles, or I don't know. Ah, crap. Wrong orientation. European eco-activist for climate change. Oh, okay. So that's that would be sarcasm. How do I make it like this? We'll see. We'll make it work somehow. That looks good. We have space here. Yeah, that's looking good actually. Doesn't look half bad. And just even it out like so. There we go. Oh, that's a bit over, but we'll make it. Alright, load her up. And we have to quick save here because I'm not sure where the crash would be. We will see. Welcome back, Rohan. Do we stop there? Let's try and get some nice fuel mileage here, so I won't be stopping anymore. Oh, that one looks a bit edgy. MP only? Or MP compatible? First on your left. This one. Ah. Okay, we'll quick save somewhere there so when it crashes we know exactly where. Thanks. Single player NMP, nice. Cool. What country would I live in? Germany or United Kingdom? That's a good question. I'm not very familiar with how life is in the UK. I'm more familiar, I think, roughly with how it is in Germany. And I would be okay to live in Germany. Sounds like a nice country. Great benefits, large tax, but government seems to take care of its people. That might be... Not everyone might agree, but let's see. Bit mining. Thanks for the bits, Rohan. Appreciate that. Yeah, Wreckfest. Oh no. Dirt Rally Wreckfest. Wow, look at that guy. No brakes whatsoever. Staying up late. Yeah. Weinsberg. Yeah, good question. What time is it there, Scotsman? Are you also in EST? I am speeding. There we go. Nice little town here. It's nice to see that there are actually like people hanging out on the roads, walking and just living. Yeah, the details are very nice. I like it. Perfect if you're craving for some German road driving, but still want all those details. Yeah, very nice map. Great work by Clumsy. Clumsy. Actually quite a huge map as well, given that it's 1:1, right? And I'm speeding again. Can't seem to wrap my head around sticking to 60. But that should give me some buffer. Just coasting like this. Someone's doing garden flipper right there, mowing the lawn. By the way, did you guys see that monkey game we were discussing yesterday. Alex gave some links on Discord. It looked so strange having monkeys as the main guys. This map feels very alive. That's very true. Yes, that's, I think, a very good description for it. Tourist bus simulator for the win. Whoop! Why didn't you push through? Oh, because there was a bend. What was that? There was a rabbit hopping on the grass there. Oh, crossing the road actually. There it is. Wow, cool. Nice add-on. Being 1:1, it feels like you really have to work to get somewhere. That's true, yeah. You can definitely feel the scale of the map. I wasn't able to check the economy, how it's set, but yeah, we have that sheet anyway for the level and money, so we don't have to grind for a truck and stuff. So this is like sandbox mode. Oh, look at that. Oh, fancy. How do you read that? Finsterot? Wonder what this is. Looks like a this hot dog guy is there. You guys see? Mr. Wiener. Yeah, that was a very nice area. We should have taken a photo there. Man, I missed that shot. There's the lawnmower man again. Isn't that the movie? Festival going on. Ah, yeah, might be the one. That was super cool. Yes, we should have delivered some to him, huh? Yeah, actually, life in Germany is quite intriguing. It's very different from what I'm used to. Like from the people I asked here, from my colleagues. We tell like stories from time to time, and just feels more, how do you say, more in touch with people, you know, not as modernized or commercialized as other countries are. Like, I don't know, Sundays shops are closed. Food delivery, I think still not as rampant. So people still prepare their own food and stuff like that, bake their own bread. Something along those lines. So it's not like, I don't know, I don't get the feeling of cell phones all day and stuff like that. It feels more old-fashioned in a good way. I like it. Didn't crash, cool. Oh, are we past it already? Oh, lucky, nice. Don't jinx it. Ah, a parked heavy haul truck. Maybe, or special transport or heavy haul cargo. We're good, thanks. $10.22. Ah, EST. Alright, nice. My cousin just came back from Canada. They did a bit of exploration there, just a week there, I think. But the photos they shared were so nice. I always thought Canada is something that would look like the US, but from the photos it looks more like a European country, more like France, I guess, because of the influence, right? Granted, I think they were in Quebec at some points. But yeah, it looked very European, like European architecture kind of deal. Very scenic. The ESD gang. 4:23 a.m. Oh man. CET. 8:23. What is that? Mountain time. Yeah. Yeah, this is the white paint that I don't like so much. The full white paint. It's too perfect. It looks nice, but yeah, I would prefer a bit of fading here and there. There we go, 60. Oh, look at this slow truck. Her mileage has to suffer because of him. I think that's Rohan right there driving. Or maybe that's me. Tailgating for the win. Okay, he is driving at 60, that's good. Good luck with overtaking. I think we're going to be stuck with this guy for quite some time. There's a garage you can purchase over there. Interesting. Looks like a city. Fustenrot. So fucking W is F, right? So Fustenrot. I don't know. Something like that, maybe. Like some stuff under construction as well. Yeah, very lively map. Lots of things going on. It's very nice to sightsee like this. Like look left and right. You can see something new everywhere you look. It's like it's telling a story. It's not just the same template over and over again. It's nice. Very well thought of. And even in the Autobahn you had like different events, right? Different road constructions and stuff. Very eventful map, I could say. CST gang. No SGT gang. Dang it. That's Alex's speed ticket. Busted. Yeah, that guy's just waiting behind me. There's a quote like this, right? Something along the lines of if you put a police car right behind someone, eventually they'll get a ticket. I know that sounded very bad, but that was how the quote went. And it should tell something deeper in life. Central Europe, 4:30 a.m. Super late, goodness. Why is my neck hurting today? Goodness, feels so strange. I think bad posture. Maybe growing old problems. Let me try to lean back a bit. I think that will help. Yeah, for a truck that's only 4x2, smallest engine and everything, this is actually not a very much of a fuel saver, huh? Maybe MANs aren't the best in terms of fuel economy. Maybe they're more renowned for power, for heavy haul. But for fuel economy, maybe a different brand would work better. Oh, Rohan is here, so that's perfect. You know where Arianis is from? Rohan, hint, he speaks French. That should be okay right there. Thank you. Just in time for that cop to arrive. Stayed within the speed limit. Lovenstein. What are these things? Looks like different looking cones. Maybe with reflectors and stuff, right? Those white squares in between. No, actually those are holes. Oh, those are holes. Interesting. Performance looks good now. Don't jinx it. No, he doesn't live in Paris. It's a fake speaking French deal. Jack would be able to explain more, but how do we explain this? Yes, that's the one. Depends where you'd stay for the longest time. Russia. Where you have your flat. Czech Republic. Where have Mr. Anderson work? Latvia. There you go. And then he speaks French. No, he doesn't. Or maybe he do. I actually don't know. Who knows, right? Slow down here. Getting a bit mountainous in this area. Oh, that's a tight bend right there. This is actually a very nice segment of the road. Gives you a very different feel from the entire countryside feel. Now you're going to something like feeling a bit more southern regionish, a bit more Mexico Extremo vibe, but with trees instead of cacti. You know a little French, there you go. Just to say I do not speak French. Multipass. Ask for WC. What is multipass? Is that like the auto gate thing? Is this the same DSV guy that was in front of us? Guess so, huh? Because we haven't fallen that far behind this guy. Old movie reference on The Fifth Element. Oh, I remember that movie. Don't remember the multi-pass reference anymore though. Lovenstein. Paris Saint-Germain. What does that mean? we had an inside joke where I don't know where it came from actually, Alex. I think Jack mentioned at some point that Latvians speak French. PSG is the soccer team. Ah, I see, I see. Or as they say, the football team. Oh, this looks like a very nice spot. Let's take a photo there. Yeah. That looks quite good. Oh, yes. Very nice indeed. They look so happy. Mila Jovovich character. Girl with orange hair. They gave her ID card and said to show it if anyone asked her who she is. Ah, I see, I see. Yeah, I forgot the movie already. I just remember it was one of those. Can you say they're classic? Close enough, I think. Ooh, nice ride. Looks like a different game altogether. Looks like The Sims from this view. Jack said they speak French there. It came from a Rohan stream. Ah, okay, I see. He was driving through Latvia. So ever since then, Latvians speak French. Nice shot here. Goodness. It's very nice. A very nice add-on to the map. Yes, everyone knows that. It's not French, it's Italian. College already, wow. Have you decided on a course yet? Have you, like, what stage are you at right now? Do you have like a college already? In the process of applying for exams or stuff like that? Business and computers, sounds good. Oh crap! Sorry, tourist bus. Blame Rohan. Goodness, now we have a red screen. I was just making Rohan feel better. So, you're not alone. I'm nervous as well. Rip. College essay and you're almost ready. Nice. Good luck, man. Bus 1. MAN 0. Dang it. And I thought it was going pretty smoothly. Yeah, that bend was very different from the others. Not your usual bendy road. Not like this one. Well, even this one is... I'm still too fast for it. Yeah. Goodness. Yeah, this is getting scarier by the minute. Can you hear the engine? It sounds different now. It's like it's... how do you say it in English? Like it's gasping for breath. It's not the usual smooth sounding engine sound. And I think that this is something from EVR as well. The damaged engine sounds different. Still swear that SES almost always throws a bus at you in a tight bend. That's true, yes. And even more so when you have like Jazzy Cat's bus mods, those humongous coaches. Yeah. No escape. think that's part of the logic right there. Man, that sounds so ugly now. The engine seems like it's dying. Hear that? That is painful to hear. I feel bad for the engine now. I think we left half of it on the road there. Hey Barry, how are you doing, man? Thanks for making it. Let's stay behind this guy now. Hey bandit, glad you made it. What's up? Any band practice today? Just in time for the last half an hour. Yes, perfect timing. Ride on any trains recently? Or maybe you're spending some time in Train Sim World. I still haven't found enough disk space to check it out. I will need to get rid of one game to make that fit in, which I cannot do right now. Oh, that's painful. You've been playing GTA 4. I think I played that a little. Actually, you know what? I can't remember. Actually, today was the last day of band camp. First show performance is next Friday. 2 days after school starts. Nice. Good luck, man. Sure you'll nail it. Enjoy. Train Sim, not Train Sim World. Cool. Still more choices in Train Sim, huh? That doesn't sound good. We were in a pretty intense collision with a bus a while ago. So much so that my screen is red now. I think we'll need to stop by the mechanic. Have our engine glued back in. Oh, that doesn't sound good at all. Did nothing. Rohan the distractor. How the heck do you get there? Can you just cross through here? Ah, that doesn't sound so good. That's true. You have to earn our namesake somehow. Crap, we're almost here. It's fine. We can make the trip a bit longer. Living up to the name, yes. It was a requirement. I almost turned right. Too much ATS. Oh my goodness, that sound. And now the engine died. Come on, just a bit more. We can make it. We're officially blaming the bus. Yes, that's the one. And I can't move anymore. I think the engine is too damaged to move. Maybe we can use that truck as anchor. There we go. There we go. Oh crap, bad timing. I'm just showcasing EVR's sounds. That truck is staying away from us. Come here. Come closer. Look at that. He's running away. Look at how much traffic is piling up behind us. There we go. the heck with the penalty. Oh, no penalty. Just in time for the green light. Oh yeah, there's the bus. There's the evil bus. Nailed it. And those sounds are painful. Rohan needs to pull you with his Honda. I don't think he'll risk coming even close to my truck. Too much of a hazard. Where is the mechanic? Right there, supposedly. There we go, I see it. Almost there. Almost there. Come on. Just a little more. Perfect. I wonder how much this will cost. This is going to be painful. Oh, 17k. I think we just negated all the income we've been gathering. And with a 1:1 map, yes. Much more so. Look at that. That's how talented the mechanic is. Didn't even have to stop the engine. And it's just fixed. Beautiful. I am cheating. That's not cheating. It's called going to a mechanic. It's called maintenance works. Now I can decide to go back on that road, but it seems like a lot of people are having problems there because of me. Looks like everyone's stuck, so I'm going through this way. Shortcut. And have them just hang around there. Look at how much traffic we're causing. I wonder if the truck that we used as leverage is still there. Is he? I think that's the one, right? Yeah, I don't think he can move anymore. He got squished too bad. Yeah, they should do that. Arrest the guy that caused the mess. Wasn't us though. Let's blame it on Jack. I mean, he's not here to object anyway. Almost hit that car as well. Bye guys, see ya. Steering clear of that one. Blame it on Jay. Oh, yeah. Yes, that can work. What is that sign? Air pressure, I think. Playing ETS right now, there's like this center line going down the screen. The graphics are slightly shifted. Huh. Don't think I've encountered that before. Might need to restart it. They should take away his driver's license. Yes, take away Jay's driver's license. Photo, anyone? How about Chinese? What's Ind? Indonesian? Maybe. Oh, this is a very nice place. Super homey. I would love to hang out here. Eat at these restaurants one by one. Driver's license? What is that? I thought all you needed was courage. Yes, Project Next Gen 1.7 is still in use right now, here in this profile. And 1.8 should be coming next month. Initially it was announced that it was coming this month, but apparently that was a mistake. You need a CDL to drive a truck. Thankfully in Truck Sim, you don't. Haha! More bits! Rohan the Miner, thanks a lot man. Appreciate that. Alright, let's Park this bad boy up. Let's see how much damage we caused. We had 7% on the trailer, but maybe the cargo will be a bit better. Ketchup? I think we have ketchup all over our truck now. GG. Bits from his dinner spilled on the car. No! No eating in the car. That was my rule before when the car was new. Eventually, the rule kind of got phased out. Hunger kind of won over. Hunger and gluttony, maybe. Works. Blows out money from the exhausts. I would like to have that one. Satisfactory. Isn't that the game? 2.8%. Oh, not too bad. Yeah, but we only earned 1k. We spent 17k on the repairs. Yeah, it looks like the economy isn't modified at all. So earning money in this map is pretty impossible. We could make our way here and explore a bit more. Maybe to Elhofen. That should be feasible. Or maybe even Weinsberg. Or Feinsberg. 28.69. Oh, it's much better when we don't do stopovers, huh? Or maybe it's much better because probably some fuel. Maybe the fuel consumption rating got a bit jogged because of the crash. So it reset midway. That's the only way I can get a good score. There you go. Is this a roundabout? No, it's not. Interesting road network. This is a very nice area. Very unique look. Look at that. Looks like a real plaza here. Very nice. Very nicely done. Oh crap, this is not going to end well for us. Maybe we get out of here first. I think it's one way. It's one way. VTL notification. Where did you get the notification from? And just like that, we're stuck. Oh, what is that? Huge jump on the way. So we actually got beached here. Discord. Maybe they're doing some changes on VT log, I don't know. Oh crap. Oh. Did you install the plugin, Barry? If it's not working properly. Okay, that should be okay. Let's take a photo here. Looks like a nice shot. They have updated it a couple of months ago. Yeah, try downloading the new one. do have Discord integration with the VT log. Whenever you do a delivery, it gets logged there, supposedly. If that's the notification you were mentioning. It was. Okay, yes. We've had that for a while. Ever since. Did you just install Discord on your phone or something? There we go. On the road again. Nice. Squeezing in some more mileage before we end the stream. Oh, that's a beautiful sky. What is that? Hairy Mountain. Officially calling it Hairy Mountain. Still 60 here. So it pop up on your phone. Ah, I see. Yeah, you can change the setting of the channel, and you can change the deliveries channel to only notify you when you're being mentioned or something. Otherwise, you will get a notification for all the people driving for the VT log, for the VTC, whenever they finish a job. That might get too much. You had Discord for a year now. Ah, yes, I've heard of the guy. I think he streams every day, right? Flight sims and stuff? Cool. Not sure if you're in our Discord server yet, but feel free to join. ! Discord. Your phone is usually dead. Thanks a lot, Alex. That will, yeah, that's true. That will prevent you from getting any notifications. That's also one way of doing it. You can either turn off notifications or just kill your phone altogether. Either way would work. Oh, this is such a nice scene. Countryside feels beautiful. So we started around 8 AM in game time, I think, and now it's only around 3 PM same day. After all those hours, that's 1:1 map for you. Now I really have to think about what I do for lunch. Maybe I go out for lunch. Oh, this looks so great. This one right here looks so real, with all the cars and stores just parked there. That looks like a real town here in Germany. This looks amazing. Can't capture it so much on photo, but goodness, that was nicely done. This one as well. And all the subtle bends of the road. It's so dynamic. Here we go again. Almost there. Feinsberg. You get it. Oh, that looks lovely. All those trees lined up on the road. If you just look in the center of the road, oh, it's over now. But that perfect array of trees. Looked like an organic tunnel. There we go, Weinsberg. Oh man. 11 a.m. hype. 1 more minute. Should make it just in time. Almost. No, I removed it a long time ago. It was causing unnecessary lag. Some of the models are very high triangle count, no LODs, and there's a bit of controversy where he gets his models. Some of them he gets from other modders without permission. So I decided to not go with that anymore. Is it our turn? Yes, it is. Started ATS and the line is still there. Maybe it's in the map. Maybe you have a map conflict or something. A mod conflict. Try going to a different area. Yeah, no AI traffic pack now. Just Sizzle's trailer pack. But the AI itself, I don't have any. I think with what SES has added through the years, it's there's a lot in there already, even in default. And I would only try and activate an AI pack if I know that it's, if I hear that it's really optimized and it's like, how do you say, legal in a way. What do you say? Ethical. Looks like there's an accident right here. Not really. Just traffic, I guess. This is Manila driving right here. Philippines driving, and then this guy on the center who went on this lane will turn right like this. This is classic Filipino driving 101. Maybe not that hardcore, but it does happen. There were times when some people did that in front of me. That's Coca-Cola. Oh yeah, good catch. Oh, police officer, not doing anything. So it's been a very long time since you trucked. Well, you've been training, so that's fine. It's a very nice castle right there. Right there. Reminds me of Farm Sim 19. Wasn't... They had a European map with a castle on the top like that. So nice. Pro driving for sure. Ah, oh, love it. Hui. That's a nice photo. Let's take one more before we go. Maybe narrow field of view so we can get as much of the castle as we can. Too narrow. That kind of works. Alright. Let us... Can even blow in the castle. Plow. Oh, you can in Farm Sim 19? Nice. Alright guys, let us leave it there. Thank you for hanging out with me. Had a great time. Hope you did as well. Catch you next week. And I'll be out on the weekend, but keep in touch on Discord. Thank you for being here. Thanks for moderating, Alex and Rohan. Have a good day. Advance happy birthday to Scotsman. Enjoy your car, Rohan. And everyone else, look at that guy. Have a great weekend. Yeah, going to Manila for a wedding. Yeah, it's day currently. Thank you. Have a good night, great weekend, and bye-bye. Clumsy trucking, everybody. Catch you on Discord. Bye.